we encourage you to click on the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Voice of the People TV. Also follow us on all our social media platforms. We are at VOPTV Live. Visit.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the Issues on Voice of the People TV, where we bring you the most important and pressing issues shaping our nation today. I am your host, Jerry Arpeliahoi. Today on the issues, we'll dive deeper into the heart of Nigeria's political landscape. As the 2027 elections approach, pivotal conversations are shaping the nation's future. Peter Obi reveals ongoing talks with the PDP and other political groups, signaling potential alliances aimed at rescuing Nigeria from its socio-economic challenges. Meanwhile, former Lagos State Governor Babajide Fashola calls for a preservation of Lagos' rich history, urging us to document our past while debating street renaming. And in a sharp critique, ADC Saliu Lukman takes aim at President Tinubu, accusing him of rewarding governors who mismanage public funds, stoking further controversy within party lines. This is a time of reckoning, and these are the issues that matter most. Stay tuned. After this short break, we'll dig deeper into these topics some more. Don't go away. Welcome back. Let's dive straight into today's discussion. Peter Obi, the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate, has confirmed ongoing discussions with the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and other political groups, signaling a possible alliance for the 2027 elections. Speaking through Dr. Tanko Yunusa, Obi emphasized that his focus remains on rescuing Nigeria from socio-economic challenges rather than personal ambition. While PDP leaders have reached out, Obi has yet to make a final decision, highlighting the importance of unity among opposition forces for Nigeria's recovery. In the same vein, Obi has also called for a review of Nigeria's national honor system, criticizing the practice of awarding prestigious titles like the GCFR and GCON to politicians. Speaking at the public presentation of The Chronicles of a Legend, a biography of business magnate Gabriel Igbenedion, Obi argued that such honors should be given to entrepreneurs and those who make substantial contributions to national development. He commended Igbenedion for his impact on sectors such as aviation, education, and job creation. Obi's remarks suggest a shift in focus, advocating for recognition of those who drive real economic productivity rather than politicians who have not delivered tangible results. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by two esteemed guests. Here in the studio, we have Dr. Peter Anosike. Dr. Anosike is a philosopher, development economist, and best-selling author. He is also an erudite commentator on economy, finance, politics, and power. Great to have you join us.
I'm happy to be here.
Always a pleasure. Joining us virtually is Emperor Jackson Ojo, a public affairs analyst. He is also a security expert and executive protection specialist. Great to have you join us on the issues.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. Good evening.
All right, I want to start with you, Emperor Jackson. Is Obi's call to overhaul national honors a veiled critique of political elites? And could it alienate potential coalition partners within PDP, for instance?
Well, former Governor Peter Obi calling for caution. Let me put it that way. Calling for caution the way they give national honors. I think is a call in time. National honor, I think, it will be given to those people that deserve it. It will be given to those people that really worked to deserve it. It's not supposed to be something that you use to compensate friends, political associates, some political sponsors, and others. But we have seen it now that it goes to just anybody. If you are a good noise maker, if you are a good rascal in the political firmament, if you are a cantankerous element within the political circle, I think not too long you'll be awarded GCON. That is it. But those people that really made landmark achievement in economic development that lead to serious security system, because economic development will bring about security. So those people, what do you give to them? You don't give anything to them. The people that just came one afternoon that without any background, without any second address, without any working experience, without any, they have not worked anywhere, they've not lost any business, grow any business to anywhere, just because of their rascality, just because of their autocratic prowess and others. You begin to reward them. So no. Reward them with national honors. Those are the people that are supposed to be rewarded with national dishonors. Honestly. So Mr. Peter B is very right.
All right, let me go to Dr. Anozike. Yeah, a lot of Nigerians have not been too pleased with the way national honors have been dished out of late. And Peter Obi has come out to say that national honors should not be given to politicians who definitely has contributed no tangible thing to the economy or even to the country. They should be given to entrepreneurs. What's your take on this?
Jerry, in UK, before you are given that word "sir" by the king or the queen, you must have served the UK, not just England, United Kingdom meritoriously. Understand me? You must have served United Kingdom meritoriously. And no public officer is being given any national honor while in service. Understand? It has to be after your service, then your service will be, will be appraised. Understand me? Your service will be appraised to know whether you merit it or not. When Zik was alive, they wanted to name University of Nigeria and Nsukka after him. He said, no, I don't want it. He rejected it. But somebody like Tinubu, while in 15 public structures have been named after Tinubu just in 2 years. 15 public institutions have been named after Bola Tinubu just within 2 years. If this man can stay for 8 years, Nigeria will be named after him. The way that they are going now, if Tinubu can be in power for 8 years, they will name Nigeria Tinubu. So I have told you here that name, calling senators distinguished, is irritating. These are people who rig the election, who bribe and get into political office. Once somebody becomes a governor today, he becomes a CON. Just that you have been elected governor, they don't even care how you became that governor. You are entitled to CON. Imagine our House of Assembly members answering honorable. Honorable. People who forge certificates, forge results, rig election are answering honorable. So now check people that are answering CON. This Bayo Ononoga. What qualifies him that to get even a MON? What qualifies Bayo Ononoga to even get a MON? To talk of a CON. So for me, that is why Chinua Achebe rejected it.
Okay.
That's the reason why Chino Achebe rejected it. I said, I don't need it because it's been awarded to criminals. It has been awarded to evil people. So for me, it doesn't mean anything to me. Understand me? It doesn't mean anything to me. It's now going to those who can buy it, not those who merit it.
All right, very hard stance there. Well, I know Dr. Anuskiv contributed immensely, and if the president says he should reward entrepreneurship,
I don't take an example that I didn't sit for.
You've been an entrepreneur, and of course, you've impacted in the society. You've been a great author, and you're.
Excuse me, I don't need their honor because when you are CEO and you take somebody who is being given bail in the police station, having the same CON with you, how would you feel?
Okay, talking about no value for the awards.
To me, they have messed it up.
All right, then let me go to Emperor Jackson. The talk about Peter Obi's talking to PDP and him confirming that he has been talking to PDP and other political parties. That's what should be emphasized. What do you think would be his end game? If you're in the mind of Peter Obi, if you're looking from the outside as well, how will the people perceive him if he's having a conversation with PDP and other political parties? What does it look like to you?
Well, it is unfortunate that pre-election 2023, presidential election, Peter Obi, part of his campaign was condemnation of both PDP and APC. So I think if Mr. Peter Obi could not nurtured the house, he came to Rebel Roof and give popularity to, that's the Labour Party. And now, the way he has spoken ill as a part of propaganda tools against PDP and APC the other time, how is he coming to PDP now? What will he say of PDP? Mr. Peter Obi should be very careful. If he did not even run for election and he still maintain his good name, it would have been better. There is a particular person I didn't want to promote him again because he knows how to promote himself. This guy will rubbish the political party. Tomorrow he will join that political party. This guy will rubbish some office holder, political office holder. Tomorrow you will see him running around them. So is that the kind of character that Mr. Peter Obi want to turn himself to? No. To have a good name, it is not easy. To maintain that good name, it is not also easy. But if you have, it happened in those some time ago, when Oshomola rubbish a particular candidate of his party, of his opponent. Then the way things turned, the next election, that same person he rubbished now became the party candidate of his own party. It demarketed that person, either politically or maybe truthfully, but to now come and remarket that person to the acceptance of Edo people was very difficult. If Peter Obi joined PDP today, don't forget Peter Obi was first of all of ABGA, from ABGA to PDP, from PDP to Labour Party. So if Peter Obi joined PDP today, is he going to be begging Nigerians to forgive him the way he demarketed PDP the other time? I don't know how he's going to do it. I am a functional politician. I belong to APC, but about 2 weeks ago, on television screen, on radio stations, on newspapers, online newspaper, and conventional newspapers, I made it public that I'm no longer a politician again. Because the way the politicians behave now, that was not what we saw when we were growing up. The days of Awolowo, the days of Bola Ige Jakande, and others. That was not what we saw. And those are the things that entice people like us to politics. But when we have seen now that this is not the way the people are playing it now, I openly resign my membership of the party and permanently step aside from politics. So that when they are calling politicians thieves, I won't be one of them. So whatever anybody is calling politicians today, I'm not part of them. So to me, Mr. Peter Obi and his advisors should think it very wisely where they go. Honestly, I think for him to take a leave from politics now would have been better for him to damage that image, that name, that brand, the obedience that almost won the election if Nigeria political system and electoral system was okay. It should be very courteous, it should be very careful. That is my advice for him. You know, you don't advise politicians, because if you are advising them, thousands of people are behind them calling them His Excellency. And they listen to those people more than you. But this is my free advice. It should be very careful. Pinching tent with any political party now.
All right. Okay. Definitely, Emperor Jackson, as a politician, of course, an elder statesman, is already saying his own 2 cents to P2B that he should be very careful. Dr. Onosike, I know you have mentioned on this platform that he talks too much, that he should be careful in terms of what he says and things he contributes to. On the issue of political parties, the way the political system is, should he not be cautious about who is coming to him to ask for his friendship or his return to the PDP, and calculate his moves more better and wait, not to jump the gun so as not to make the mistakes that he might come to regret?
I want to first of all address Emperor Jackson. Understand? Jesus came to forgive sin, not to wipe away history. Jesus came to forgive sins, not to wipe away history. So historically, Emperor Jackson is a politician. Understand? Emperor Jackson is a politician. Then, for P2B, it will be suicidal for him to join PDP. It will be suicidal for him to remain in Labour Party. Understand me? Saying that he's talking to PDP and other political parties. One, it is only a coalition that can remove Bola Tinubu from Aso Rock. It is only a coalition that can remove Bola Tinubu from Aso Rock. P2B cannot do it alone. So he needs people. And what he's doing is mobilizing people. And that's why he said PDP and the other political parties. There's a saying that a people united can never be defeated. It will be suicidal for P2B because P2B cannot work with Nelson Wike, who has a different mandate from him in PDP.
But some PDP members have said that Wike is a nobody, that Wike will not
Wike
be
is
a threat.
Factor in PDP. Wike is factor in PDP. Wike is a factor in ADC. Mahmoud Yakub was was in third fund when Nyesom Wike was the Minister of State for Education. So they have worked together for a long time. They know each other.
The current INEC chairman.
The current INEC chairman was in charge of third fund. Okay. That's under Jonathan's administration when Wike was the Minister of State for Education. When things happen, Nigerians don't go beyond the surface to make an investigation. That was why when this guy, what you said, the spokesman of INEC during the 2023 general election, this barrister from Imo State.
Okay, I can't really remember his name now.
I read an alarm, understand, that this guy has been working with Tinubu since 1999. The guy has an NGO which Tinubu was sponsoring from 1999. So assuming that Nigerians do research, Festus Okoye was working with Tinubu since 1999. Understand? It was because of Festus Okoye that ROMG, Right Monitoring Group. Festus Okoye is the founder of TMG, Transition Monitoring Group, which is an NGO and the election observing group, which was being sponsored by Tinubu right from 1999. It was because of Festus Okoye, TMG, that we formed ROMG, Rights Monitoring Group. Understand? So if Nigeria do research, they should have known that Festus Okoye is biased and cannot do anything transparent. The same thing with this Mahmoud. Mahmoud had been with Nyesom Wike for many years before he was appointed the INEC national chairman.
Okay.
So he will forever have preference over Nyesom Wike than to P2B. So politics doesn't come easy. There's a lot of information gathering, research, and so on and so forth. But these people are not doing it. That's why they come up and fail easily. So one, it will be suicidal for P2B to go back to PDP. It will be suicidal for him to remain in Labour Party. Understand?
So what you advise him to do? He should join the coalition, the ADC?
What he's doing now is only a coalition that will remove Boname Tinubu. And what I feel that he is doing is he is mobilizing people, let them go to that coalition. Understand me?
What if the coalition of the ADC is not working in the direction towards a Peter Obi, and he feels maybe it's high time he also builds up a coalition, just like Atiku has done with the ADC, maybe something different with the Obedience, moving in another direction towards another coalition?
So that could be possible. That could be possible. Than I would prefer him resigning from politics than joining PDP. I would prefer him resigning from PDP than running under LP. Understand me? So what he's doing now to me is mobilizing people. Because among all the politicians who are visible now, who will hear their name, P2B is the most credible. There's no two ways about it. Nobody can even get 50% to him. Character and personality and understand everything. He is above all. Understand? So, but he cannot do it alone. He need people, he need group, he need associations. So that's why, because one of the things that affected his court case in 2023 was because he did not have a party agents in a lot of the polling booths. And you cannot challenge a result of an election where you don't have a representative in that polling booth. So you need a coalition so that they will have a spread, so that even if you are going that to court, assuming we have a judicial system, he can go to court and appeal his case.
Okay, let me go to Emperor Jackson before we leave this conversation. Does Obi's refusal to commit to any party signal ideological consistency or political indecision that could weaken voter trust by 2027?
You see, Nigeria political free atmosphere.
All right, Emperor Jackson, just to put you on hold, sorry to cut you short there. Okay, we're going to take a call, but the call has not come in. Okay, so we'll take your conversation. You can go ahead.
So Nigeria political firmament is the kind of an open atmosphere where both lizard, both ox, and other kind of bird, reptiles, all can just walk freely. That is the way Nigeria political firmament today is. In a normal climate, people like Obi will be a golden candidate that any political party will want to work with. But I want to tell you clearly, Obi kind of quality, the steady quality, I am not one of his obedience anyway. I am a pragmatist, I am a realist. And as of today, I'm not a member of any political party. I don't have sympathy for any political party or political associations. But Obi's kind of person is a threat to the wicked, aristocratic elements that parade at the corridor of political parties today in Nigeria. Obi kind of politics that let us put ideas together and let us see how we can rescue our country from the present kind of evil wilderness without ready to spend money. A lot of people are not comfortable. If Obi is somebody that is a money bag, that wherever it's going with billions to say share it. Honestly, Obi will even tear APC apart. But because of the kind of person he is, whereas it is the kind of character we need. But even the common people, the people that suffer most, are they comfortable with Obi? No. The political bigwigs, the plutocratic elements, the kleptocratic elements in politics, they are not comfortable with Obi because they know Obi is rich, but he's not ready to come. Said it earlier. Obi should be very careful. Honestly, that is my humble advice.
All right. Okay, you should be very careful. And of course, Emperor Jackson continued to emphasize on him being very, very careful. And definitely as a former politician, and he knows what he is saying. And of course, I think Dr. Onosike also shares that in him being careful, but making sure that he makes the right decision at the end of the day, because that is the most important for those who believe in his candidacy.
What will make you make the right decision is when you have the right information. Without the right information, you cannot make the right decision. So that's why, but as I say, he should talk less.
Okay.
Atiku is not talking.
Yeah, he's moving, he's making
Atiku is not talking. So Peter Obi should talk less. It's not everything that you say. You can hold meeting, come out and keep your mouth shut. Because people cannot attack what they don't know.
Yes.
It's only when you speak that people will see something to attack. But if you don't talk, no, the bio gas of this world, the reno or of this world, they will be starved of information.
Okay, let me go to the next conversation, which is rather important. All right, we have a caller. Let's take this one. Hello, you're welcome to the issues.
Hello, good evening. This is Zain on the line calling from Lagos.
All right, good to
So, hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Now let's I don't concur with your analyst. Now let's look at the parties on the table. Let's start with Labour Party. I want us to imagine a scenario where P2B campaigns in Labour Party wins. Definitely they will go to court. And remember the scenario that happens in Plateau State. The court will say, no, it is this faction that is the leader, and we all know the drama that happened in Plateau State, and that would definitely be a Waterloo for P2B in Labour Party. But I will advise him, go to PDP. PDP has the spread, which Labour Party definitely does not have in the whole state, in the whole Nigeria. I believe his chances stands more in PDP than in ADC. Now let's look at the ADC. ADC, I look at them as people that are hungry in politics, that have eaten before, now hungry, that wants to come back and eat again. Look at all of them. Let's look at all of them at the table. Tell me one person, one of them that is presently a political bigwig in his or her state. Give me one. None. So, and moreover, all these people have selfish interests that will destroy APC in the coming months. Just look at another chairman saying another person saying he's a chairman, and so on and so forth. That will be the interplay in ADC. And I tell you, ADC will not survive their strength going to this election, because there is so much power tussle in that internal power tussle in them. So left for me, if I'm to advise P2B, your best bet is in PDP. Take your shot, be wise about it, because he has integrity. It will also, boost PDP to an extent. Right. But it's left for him. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Samson. Definitely everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but what about the intricacies and the controversies with the PDP? Dino Melaye just recently left the PDP, and of course, whether you like it or not, he's a strong force in Kogi State. And of course, he made mention of ADC not having those who are movers and shakers in their various states. Who is then Atiku? Atiku Abubakar definitely in the north. He should. Erufai is there. Barache Lawal is there. So these are all. David Mark is also a strong man.
Everybody's entitled to.
Aregbesola is also strong in Osun State and so on in the southwest.
So in PDP, we care that chase him away in PDP.
He's still there and still constituting all the problems there.
With the money and the power at
his disposal.
Or disposal.
All right, let's go to the next conversation. Well, anyway, thank you very much for your submission. But let's talk about Babajide Fashola, the former governor of Lagos State, has called for the preservation of the state's rich history amid ongoing debates over street renaming. And speaking at the launch of Discover Lagos State, a history puzzle book, Fashola emphasized the importance of properly documenting historical records to foster awareness and preserve collective memory, citing archives at the University of Glasgow as an example. He highlighted the contributions of Dr. Isaac Ladipo Oluwole, the first African medical officer of health in Lagos, whose legacy is immortalized with a street named after him in Ikeja. Fashola stressed the need for robust support for the Lagos State Records and Archives Bureau, talking about LASRAB, which developed the puzzle book. He urged the government to adequately fund LASRAB to create a comprehensive, trustworthy repository of Lagos history. His remarks came amid controversy over street renaming, with Fashola calling for careful consideration to protect the integrity of the state's history. A deputy governor of the state, Obafemi Hamzat, representing Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, praised the puzzle book as an innovative educational tool that promotes cultural preservation. He also commended Fashola for his role in establishing LASREP, emphasizing the importance of documenting the state's history to avoid distortion and ensure future generations understand Lagos' rich heritage. I want to take this to you, Emperor Jackson. Why are current political leaders silent on the street renaming controversy? What does that silence reveal about their respect for Lagos' historical identity?
When you look at, I am not surprised anyway, because before Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu become president, I don't think this kind of, can I say, ethnic discrimination, racial discrimination, ethnic discrimination, or religious discrimination was never in existence in Lagos. After my secondary education, I think I was in Lagos before I made it to the southwest and to the southeast. Now, it was this same Lagos that some people were instructed not to vote. It was this same Lagos that the day of the election, they came with a Oro festival. It was this same Lagos that they knew some people are not from Lagos, that some people that are even building Lagos economic development are being deprived. Look at what has just happened now. Look at the numbers of names they changed. Some of the names they changed, maybe from Delta State, maybe from the north southeast, they replaced with the Yoruba people. These Yoruba people, they even replaced with the not even as economically viable. They are not even an economic builder. They are not even as socially popular. They are not even as friendly like the people they removed. The people they removed, I don't want to go into the names, but I know those names they removed, the community that allowed them to be, all those areas to be named after them, they are still there. And they know what they did before they are named. They were named. But now, some people just come, maybe because of your political stand, maybe because they believe you might be a supporter of social person, or your ethnic group is supporting social person. Is that the way they do things? No. This is a divisive system. They are trying to divide this country. They are trying to tell you that some people are more legally inclined. Some people are more legally strong, federally strong, ethically strong than some persons. Whereas the law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria permits all Nigerians freedom of everything within the ambit of the law in any part of the country. But this government, under this government, they are trying to look at Bayo Onanuga. Is he supposed to still remain in the presidency? Because of some things he opened his mouth to say against the Igbos of this world. How valuable is Bayo Onanuga in Lagos? Now any of the Emekas in Lagos? Now any of the Chukwudis in Lagos? Who is that Ibrahim that would have been better in the business of supermarkets, electronics, automobile, and other things in Kano? The Emekas of this world and Chukwudis of this world. So to me, we must be very careful. We are tactically dividing this country. That is it. Before you know what is happening, the other people too will go and be replicating this thing in their own areas. Before you know what is happening, confederations will set in. We must be very careful. Small things like this could lead to a disastrous future of this country, God forbid. We must be very careful. Why changing the names? Is there any expiring date to a sweet name after somebody that we say maybe it has expired? Why changing the name? To me, I don't know what to say.
All right.
But we must be very careful.
All right, let me go to Dr. Anosike. Is Fashola's defense of historical preservation a quiet protest against the cultural amnesia being promoted by the same political structures he once led?
Well, for me, name is in the mind, not on the signboard. That is what everybody should know. Name is in the mind, not it is not written. Just like when you go to Onisha and begin to call the second Niger bridge, Muhammad Buhari bridge, they'll call you a madman. Understand me? They will call you a madman. Understand? Because there's a name which people know. So this thing, and when people do things, that's I just 4 years is just 48 months, isn't it?
Yes.
So all this His Excellency is just highest 8 years. But politicians think that 4 years is 40 years, that you are there forever. His Excellency is just highest 8 years. These people, and Lagos State has gone too backward, that's in this era of from 2023 up to now. It has gone, from 2015, when the Oba said that anybody that did not vote for APC will be thrown into the ocean. Understand me? So it has gone bad. It has gone bad, and fashion that is living in denial. Talking of preserving history, understand? Changing maybe turn the boy bus stop to Onumide Bado bus stop. What does it mean? What history are you building? What contribution did Bado made? Understand? What contribution did Bado made? To start with, the boy never went to Bariga LCDA to tell them, name this street after me, or name this bus stop after me. The people decided on their own, because that's where the boy lives. And things are happening there every time. Excuse me, boss, stop me at the boy's house. From there, a name developed. So China Boy did not go to Bariga LCDA to say, I want a bus stop to be named after me. It is the impact that he made that made the people there name that bus stop, China Boy's bus stop. So bus stop is about impact, about service, about contribution. That's how these street names, bus stops came about. The impact that you made on the life of the people living there. Just like in Mushin, Fatayatere Street. Fatayatere won Golden Cup for Nigeria. Understand me? So it's about impact, it's about service, it's about contribution. So now, for changing all these things, they are making themselves look bad.
All right. Even when the changing of names started, I was waiting to hear about Ozumba and Badiwe, for instance, which is a major road on the island. Yeah. So I didn't hear anything about that. And of course, we all know that these are very crucial areas in Lagos. So maybe just picking out the pocket is just to draw attention and create an impression, which somehow, I don't know. But before we leave this conversation, because we are pressed for time, I want to ask, give this to Emperor Jackson. Why must a former governor defend Lagos archives? Why those currently in office prioritize symbolism over substance in shaping the city's memory? All right. It seems the network is really not assisting Emperor Jackson to respond. But Dr. Nosike, if a former governor is telling them, this is okay, let me give this to Emperor Jackson before we leave. Emperor Jackson, are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you, but the network just interrupted.
Okay, let me give you the question again. I said, why must a former governor defend Lagos archives? Why those currently in office prioritize symbolism over substance in shaping the city's memory?
So to me, I don't want to take it as a very important issue again.
Okay.
The reason is this. Sometimes ago in River State, during the primary of Rotimi Amechi, that time after that Obasanjo made the statement of K-leg, immediately Rotimi Amechi came to office as governor after the K-leg syndrome. He named the popular Obasanjo, he named it after a Rivers man. But till tomorrow, almost 16 years after, nobody remember the name that they even paste it on the wall. But people till tomorrow still know that place as Olu Obasanjo. Then there's a link road between Kwele Road and GRA Phase 2 that was named after the former military head of state, Abacha. They renamed that place too. But the next 20 decades to come, that place is still known as Abacha Road. So to me, a lot of the area where I have my residence here, somebody came, they named it after a company, Aka Maritime, because Aka opened that road. Then somebody came to change the name to one of the high chiefs within the community. But today, even the people of the community that have businesses along that road, they still refer back to the name of that Aka Maritime, Aka Road. So to me, the doctor has said it there. All these names we are talking about, it's in the mind, it's in the head, not on the signpost. So to me, whichever politics anybody want to play with it, it will be inconsequential. At the end of the day, right, the particular place, they removed the Charlie Boy name. Even if Charlie Boy grow old after 100 years, that name will still be popular than any other name that anybody might put. So to me, it's like these people don't know what to do. Right. There is a local government caretaker chairman here in Obiakpo. The day he was inaugurated to the Obiakpo local government, the first assignment he embarked upon was to remove years of wicked name on the administrative building. So another person came. The first assignment he did was to reinstall years of wicked name there. Right. So that is it.
All right, thank you very much, Emperor Jackson. We're pressed for time. I want to say I appreciate your insights on the program.
It's my pleasure, and my respect to my elder colleagues there.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Nosike, as well, for being awesome on the issues as well. Of course, as the nation grapples with its future, from political alliances to the fight for historical preservation and accountability, the stakes have never been high. Will Nigerians leaders prioritize the nation's true development or continue down the path of division and neglect? The clock is ticking and the issues are far from over. Stay tuned as the battle for Nigerian soul intensifies. I am Jerry Apeloi, and this has been the Issues on Voice of the People television saying, have a great weekend.